And we're back.
Yoshi.
Welcome. Spencer, do the Yoshi voice. Yoshi. That sounds pretty great.
Thank you. That was right.
Yoshi.
Mario has a lot of pimples now.
How does he... Wait. How do you do it? Wait, am I good at doing the Yoshi voice?
I don't know. Are you?
Oh.
Do it.
Am
Do
I?
it. Do it.
Yoshi.
Yeah, I guess. Probably better than me.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
That sounds pretty good.
Mario.
Or of course there's dancing. That's what he says. That's his only word he says. Dancing.
Dancing.
Oh, Super Mario Galaxy. I mean, Super Mario Brothers 3 in this Johnny.
In this Johnny.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Recognize this.
I don't.
Big land. Big land. Very cool.
I don't recognize
Very
it.
cool meta reference that nobody will get. Everyone gets it. It's not obscure.
It's
so obscure.
That's a big
Grab
coin.
that coin.
Can you grab it? Oh, why can't you grab it?
Because it's 10 times bigger than him. It's way bigger than
You
that.
can put it in his pocket.
I need all the star bits I can get because I need 1,200.
That's quite a lot.
Dang, Kumin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So this is the part where this game looks pretty difficile. Also, look at the graphics. I like them. Yeah,
They're good.
It's
Nice jump.
It's
I like how it tells you. Nice jump.
It's like cell shaded only.
Is this an insta kill?
Even poopier.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would make sense. Oh, nice grab.
Very nice. That's a Wumpa.
You can get a check from me.
Dude, no one's gonna try that challenge this week, and I don't even care because it is the best challenge.
What is the challenge?
It is so Mario Golf on N64, right? You know that speed golf thing?
Yeah.
It is do the first 3 holes in the first course in less than 1:20.
Ooh.
And it is like, that is like the perfect time, because if I made it like 1:30 and you were like casually good at the game, you could do it. 1:20, you can still mess up once or twice. Like, you don't have to get birdies on every hole, but like, you have to be really efficient. Like putts, you just have to be like, okay, whatever, and like put it in, you know what I mean? And I did it like 10 times, and every time I either got 119 or 121, and I'm like, this is freaking perfect. I got, like, 6 times in a row, I got 121, and I was like, my freaking feels. And it was one of those things where I messed up on different parts, you know what I mean? But it ends up 121, so.
Should have made like 110.
Are you ready for this? Blah.
Wee! Let's go!
It's the best challenge I've come up with in a while, and yet no one's gonna play it. But I'm gonna keep it up for at least a week because I like the music that plays. Yeah, there's like easy challenges that everyone knows, like beat Mike Tyson. But like challenges like that are pretty interesting to me. We shall see. Yeah, once in a while you gotta put something like that, beat Mike Tyson, so just everyone's just like, oh yeah, I know Mike Tyson. You know, I know about this game. Or like, get under 25 seconds in Sonic 2 level 1 or something like that. No.
What?
I meant to do a 4
jump.
Get all that. What's this? Oh yeah.
Mario has a very green foot.
Sorry if I like am confused at what I'm doing, because I did not play this game for probably like 4 weeks, because there's a point where we didn't do anything for like 2 weeks, and then I don't think I did my other one the one day. But I think this is a star. Yes, it is.
Mario has a green foot. Get it?
Yeah, he's actually God.
Get it? I'm funny.
Shine. Get. You got a star. Oh, Trevor, how was the trade situation? There was a decent enough stuff to do. It wasn't ridiculous, but I saw like 3 DS Lites and stuff like that, and there was a lot of games. Cool, I can handle it. Also, another Mario DS Lite came in, that special edition one, and guess what? It was broken once again. Oh my gosh! Same problem, broken hinge, but not like as broken as the other one. I understand that broken hinge is going to be the most common thing for DS Lites, but I swear there's been like 3 of them. Yeah. I mean, the one was literally like, oh, I dropped it under my car and then drove over 3 times. Kind of broken, but.
Whoops! How did that happen?
I like. You know, if systems come in if they're, and if they're broken, it's like, you feel bad, you're like, oh, it sucks. But if it's like a special edition, you're like, oh man.
Hey, Ouija.
Luigi!
What's Luigi doing here?
You can play as him, but I don't want to because his physics are
easy
weird.
mode.
He's actually not easy mode. I think it's just regular stages, but with Luigi physics. And I do try it, but it's weird.
Yes,
Come on!
Sometimes we'll get nice, rare, like, DSs and stuff like that, like the Mario version for DS Lite, and it's like, the hinge is all broken, and you're like, God, I can't even sell this thing. No one can enjoy it, it's all broken. That feel. Or, I remember we got a Pikachu Yellow Edition Game Boy Color a couple times, and each time they were just, like, destroyed.
Super beat up.
Yeah, like, they worked, but, like, you could never sell it to a collector, because no collector's gonna be like, yeah, look at this. Like, it would just destroy it. The one I'm really looking forward to getting is, the Zelda Edition Game Boy Advance SP. Never actually seen it. I know it exists.
I haven't seen the DS Lite either, but I know that I have one, so they exist, but I've never seen the SP.
The SP exists, and it's out there somewhere. I don't even know what they I guess they might have released it with, like, 4 swords or something like that? I don't know. Because I know the DS Lite was with Phantom Hourglass. Pretty cool. Nintendo does a really good job of their special edition consoles. Even the Red Mario one.
Recently, they've been doing a lot of skipping the digital copy. I mean, the physical copy, and giving you a digital copy, like the Animal Crossing and
Fire Emblem, I think, does the same thing.
Yeah, so they're still cool systems, but they just cheaped out a little.
And granted, it's not something you should ever trade. Well, not that you should never trade in, but it's most people look at it like, hey, I'm gonna keep this kind of thing. And like that sucks. Like if you're done with Animal Crossing, you're like, oh, I guess it's always on my freaking DS. I can never like trade it in. It's kind of lame, but hey, Nintendo does more good than bad.
Better than most companies.
Better than most companies. I heard the Atlas, whatchamacallit, was going today.
What?
Whoa.
The
wigglers.
The bidding for Atlas started today, like the company Atlas.
I really hope Nintendo gets them.
It might be over. I don't know if it's one of those one-day things. There's a lot of different ways to bid.
What is Atlas? What are the...
They make the Shin Megami games. They're a lot of obscure, like, Japanese RPGs things. They're releasing Dragon's Crown soon.
They
make the Persona series.
The main thing they do is make Persona and then, localize. I think that's the word.
Yeah, they do publish, like some, like, games that are not, like, specifically theirs, but they just publish them.
Yeah, which is good for the industry anyway, so is what it is. The only games, to my knowledge, that they specifically, like, make is the Shin Megami ones and the Personas. And they just came out with one, Shin Megami Tensei 4 for the 3DS.
And
Persona, would that be a good thing if Nintendo got a hold of Persona?
yes.
Okay.
I would definitely say so. And they were even talking about a Shin Megami Tensei cross Fire Emblem game for the Wii U.
Damn.
And I think if it goes to another company, it might not be possible. But especially since Nintendo specifically said that they wanted to do that, I'm going to say that it is a very high chance that they will try, at least, to get Atlas.
I'm just curious as to what other companies could be, like, involved, like maybe Sony, because for a while there, Sony had all the Persona games came out on Sony consoles, like even
well, I mean, Atlas
Persona 4
went with
the Golden came out on the Vita, so it's
Atlas went with the most popular company, and at the time it was Sony, with the PS2, which, not even arguably, it was the most popular system by a lot.
Yeah.
And now, the PS3 and 360 are about the same, but development costs are pretty hard. 3DS is just the most popular right now.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Is this from Mario Galaxy 1? This seems really familiar.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think it might be, like, this general, house design.
I don't think, is there anybody else who can pick it up besides the Nintendo and Sony? Like,
I don't know. I couldn't see, like, companies like Activision or EA doing anything.
I have no problem with either. I'd rather have Nintendo, and I do like Sony, but I mean, I don't think that wait, if Nintendo buys Atlas, I guess that means no more Atlas games on anything Sony, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not like there are many made ever anymore.
That sounds...
Wait, how did I get hurt? That is weird.
And
Hey,
it's not.
Cryo Rock.
Hey, look, it's Luffy's head.
Oh wow, I don't think that's. Is that no?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's like, I really hope Microsoft gets it, so they can make
Why would they care?
Persona
They only make like first-party games that are like super high
Persona
budget.
/ Gears of War.
Yeah, girl.
I actually heard that whoever, I forget the company that makes Dragon's Crown. This is pretty crazy. Like,
What?
I heard that the company that made Dragon's Crown was like, we went way over budget. Sorry guys, it went up to $1 million development costs, and it's like, what? It's like Assassin's Creed every year costs like, I don't know, like 50 million, 70 million, 100 million. Every Madden game.
It just
costs
proves
so
that
much.
games could be made without a cancerous budget.
Yeah, and it's funny because they're like, yeah, Atlas was kind of mad at us. We went over budget. The budget was less than $1 million, and we went to $1 million, and it's like, what?
You just keep collecting stars.
I might do this for a little bit. At least one more. Because I do need star bits. Oh wait, I remember. Okay, it stopped. But there is a spot where you can farm them really good in this world. Not this world, but the galaxy.
That is correct. Astronomical terms. Yeah, we'll have to look that up when we're done with this Let's Play because I'm interested to see. Sometimes bidding on stuff like that is like a one-day thing. Like, there's so many different ways to auction stuff and bid on stuff. It's weird.
Oh,
Look at this technology.
do it now.
Dude, the craziest one I've ever seen, I don't know exactly how it works, but it's called a closed... It's either called a closed bid or a closed... What?
That was really weird. Spencer, that was weird, right?
Yeah, that was weird. Like, it's like you touched the very side and it was like, get out of here, kid. It's either called a closed bid or a closed envelope.
I wonder what this boss will do.
Oh,
Get all of them.
I wonder.
And apparently you just walk in at some point and, like, write your number on an envelope and close it up, and then, like, you don't know what anyone else bids. And at the very end, I guess they take the highest bid.
That's weird. It's
kinda weird.
That sounds...
On that, okay, so there's that Getty Mart on 322 right near the ladder shop, the one that, like, obviously nobody goes to anymore because Sheetz is right down the road. That one has, I saw, it said, it's up for bids, and it's a closed, it's either a sealed envelope or closed envelope bid, so, like, I'm guessing, like, whoever wants it just walks in and writes down a number on a piece of paper.
That's weird.
Oh, so you saw that she spit, like, goo balls. If they go in the railing, it will goop it up.
Like that.
Yeah. And you cannot do anything.
Uh-oh.
I think I had plenty of...
Last one.
Very easy boss.
Yeah, very easy. I don't know if that particular style of, oh my god. I thought you were gonna throw it everywhere. I don't know if that particular style of auction is better or not because like there's the side that would be like, oh, I bet they bid like $1 million when really like you walk in and
Yeah,
you
it's a
bid
different
like
style. I like
$50 or something like that. So like I bet that like obviously even for a Getty Mart like that, I'm sure like it's gonna be like
it's a lot more
$50,000,
intellectual
$100,000.
compared to spontaneous. Like a lot of auctions are like, it's like spontaneous auctioning. It's like I'll go for $1 million. I'll go for 1.5 million. 2 million.
Yeah. So
But-
it's interesting. Maybe having that closed thing actually makes it more sometimes.
I don't know.
Because maybe like they're putting their bid in and they see this other big shot walk in and they think the big shot's gonna put like $1 billion up. When really maybe the big shot's like, I don't even want this, I'll put $50,000.
You're gonna do a comment?
No, I'm saving all the comments for the last.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that for like rare games at CiB.
Huh, I wonder who that is. Princess Rosalina, maybe?
I'll be like, I got Earthbound. Closed bid. It's like somebody writes down like $1. It's like
That's what nobody else bids. Oh my
it's like,
god.
At that point I'd be like, bare
Nope,
minimum.
didn't I reserve.
Dude, that one time I thought I had a really good idea. I mean, I wanted to do something different. We got Earthbound in and it was a pretty good copy, and I was like, alright guys, I posted on CiB Facebook. I was like, we just got Earthbound in, so I paid pretty good for it, like $70-80, something like that. Which at the time
before it was $250.
Yeah, it was like $150 or something like that. So I paid about half of what it was worth, and I posted on CiB Facebook. I was like, all right, guys, we just got Earthbound, so this usually goes within the first day of we get it, which really is true. Like that game rarely lasts more than like a week, regardless of the price. And I was like, so I thought I'd do something interesting, and I'm gonna post it on here and post it on the website, and I'm taking kind of like bids on it if you want to do it, like put in a price, and whoever does like the best kind of thing, will get it. And half the people were like called up and were like, did anyone put any bids in yet? I'm like, no. Oh, I want to put a bid of $5 in. Like that was half of the calls, and the other like comments were like, oh, I think that's a little greedy, man. And I'm like, oh, okay. And like at the end of the day, I didn't sell it to anyone because everyone was just like butthurt about it.
That's weird.
And so I just put it like I was like, okay.
Why did people think it was greedy?
I don't know, because I was like, well, this will be fun. Like maybe someone will be able to snipe it for like $130 or something like that. But the only people who put quote unquote bids on it were like, $5. So I will put $10 on it. It's like, dude, and like I would tell them like, dude, that's like not anywhere close to what's it, and they'd be like, I thought it was a bid. It's like, okay, I guess I was wrong on this. And then I just ended up putting in for like the retail price of like $150, and it sold in like a day. So I was like, yeah, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, I remember that now.
I thought it was a good idea. Like I thought it'd just be fun because maybe two collectors would be like, oh, I want it, and the other would be like, no, I want it, and maybe they'd be like, one would be like 120, and one would call it 125, and be like, no, do the 125. But I was like, guys, I gotta go get at least like $80 out of this. I just paid $70 for it. I don't know what the freaking crap this stuff is. Wait, does it move automatically?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's funny. Sometimes I have ideas that I think are going to be really good, and people like don't care much for them. And sometimes I don't care about stuff, and people are like,
"This is the best,
dude." This one time, I thought would be the best challenge of all time. I was like, Super Smash Brothers Melee. Beat 5 or 10 characters on Cruel Melee. Do you remember that, Brandon?
Yeah, I remember
it was
that.
It was the infamous Electronic Gaming Monthly thing where it was to unlock Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
And I was like, people are really good at this game. Maybe they'll be able to do it. And all that ended up happening was people would come up to me and be like, do you have other controllers? I want to play with my friends. Like, not even trying the challenge. I thought it was a great challenge because I was like, not only is it difficult, but it only takes like 30 seconds to do it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Success or fail, and nobody tried it. Everyone was just like, oh yeah, can you bring out 4 controllers? We just want to play a match. And it's like, that feel. And then there's other times where I'm like, I don't know, friggin' beat Mike Tyson. I have no, what's the word this week? No imagination, no originality this week. And it's like, oh dude, I love this one. I'm gonna try for 30 minutes. Like, okay. It's like the Mario Golf one. No one's gonna do it, like, at all. And yet, I really thought it through, and I practiced it myself, and I was like, man, I really think 120 is a fair time. And I know no one's gonna do it. Like, very few will try. The only people I see try it are ones who have obviously never played the game, and I'm like, well, you literally... It's like when people pick up Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and they, like, get hit on Glass Joe, who was the first character. I'm like, well, you literally don't even stand a chance.
Yep.
And there's other times where I just come up with something and people are like, oh man, it's brilliant.
Best idea ever.
Brilliant. Just epic. And I'm like, yeah.
Surely epic.
I'm like, I tried. Even on the CiB Facebook post, sometimes I like really do some research and find what like a really good like hot button like question is. And like I get a couple answers, and then one of them like, what's your favorite game, guys? And everyone's like, it's like, okay, whatever.
What console do you have?
Console wars begin.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, what do you guys think about Xbox One and PS4? And I'm like,
going to sleep.
And then like, wait, what was that, Trev?
I said BRB going to sleep.
BRB.
But and then other times, like this one time, I was like, I'm gonna word this correctly, and I'm gonna make. I was like, I made a. Like a post, I was like, what do you guys think about the whole like girl gamer thing? And I was like, this is a pretty hot topic thing. And like,
I bet people got butthurt.
What's that?
Did people get butthurt?
No, it wasn't butthurt. It was just like not like it was overall very positive. There were a couple girls that were like, yeah, I think it's dumb. But I wanted more than like, yeah, I think it's dumb. I wanted like, here's what I think we can do to resolve this issue kind of thing. And it was just guys being like, girls can play whatever they want, I don't care. And girls being like, yeah, I play Skyrim and all this. And I'm like, that's nice, but what do you think we can do about it? I don't know. It was interesting.
There's so many streamers on Twitch that are like girl gamers,
face cam,
where they do 75% face cam and 25% like League of Legends, them dying. And they're just like, donate, I have to make money to get a car or something.
Yep.
Like, nothing even, like, good. Like, someone, like a speedrunner being like, I want to dedicate all my time to speedrunning. I just need a small amount of income to, like, live. Could you do that for me? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. But, like, girl gamers are like, I live with my parents, and they won't give me a car for Christmas, so I have to buy one myself. Gosh.
Those freaking face cam things are totally true.
Yeah, it is
face camera get more views.
I told Ashley, I was like, you don't work, so your part-time job, I'm gonna install League of Legends, and you're just gonna sit there with a tube top and being like, I don't even, you don't have to be good. You literally don't even have to be good. Like, that's not even a thing. I'll be like, and she was like, I don't want to be good. I was like, that's the point. You don't even have to be good. No one freaking cares. And like, I can understand watching if the girl's cool. You know what I mean? Being like, yeah, she's interesting, whatever, yada yada. But to be like, yeah, I'm gonna donate. It's like honestly, guys and fellas, what do you think you're gonna get out of this transaction? Like, what's gonna come about of this?
There are cool girls.
Yeah, it's not like it's all.
No,
yeah.
it's no, and that's true. But like, I don't know.
She doesn't really scream, but there's a person called Chronicies, who is a girl who finds like all the glitches, like in a lot of games. Right now, she's working on like Banjo-Kazooie. Well, she did.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
And she does like a lot of glitch finding, and she's like super helpful to the speedrun community, even though she doesn't like put a face to her name or whatever. Like, it should be something like that.
That's awesome. And at that point, if you told me like that it was a girl doing that or a guy, it wouldn't matter at all. It doesn't matter, like in the least. Like you could have said it's a girl doing it or a guy doing it, and I'd be like, that's cool. And that's the point. That's like what it should be. It should just be like, hi, I want to donate to you because you're really helping the speedrun community, and I really like watching speedruns. It's like the end. Not, you need to get your car because that feel when no GF.
I know that feel.
All those feels. And like, that's the kind of stuff I wanted to like hear from it, and then I was just like, okay. It's just guys talking about how girls, whatever, and girls talking about how they play real games. Same as always, same as always.
Yeah, literally the problem right there.
Like, literally the same thing. But, I don't know, it's just like...
Oh my god, I hate these levels! They're so boring!
They are the worst. Oh my god. Dude, it's just, alright, it's even more so for our Let's Plays. Sometimes we practice a lot, like Banjo-Kazooie, I practice so... And I'm glad I did it, because it was super fun. Oh my god.
There's a totally itchy spot on my back. BRB getting on her butt.
Anyway, I practiced a lot, and like those videos have like an okay amount of views, but like nothing to, you know.
And then MLB 13 has 1,200 views.
MLB 13 the show.
Why?
That it was literally that was the time that
we were like, it came out and we were like, dude, let's do a blind play of that. We don't know what we're doing.
We both. Trevor
it was on the spot.
Trevor
like,
and I both sucked. It was on the spot. If you remember, that was the one that you came like halfway through.
Yeah,
We were just like, whatever. Let's just start without Brendan. It's not.
It's only just the first part too, I think.
And no, the second part still has a couple hundred, maybe 300-400 views. But it's like our most popular video is freaking us just being like, "Hi, it's MLB 13. Here you go." And then there's stuff that's like, "All right, guys, I practiced all week and I'm ready to do a Banjo-Kazooie run." It's like
Pikmin 3 is coming out soon.
Yes, it is.
Next Sunday.
We should do that like maybe once every 2 months. Just like do a game right when it comes out, and it'll help like at least boost people seeing the page. Not that.
Unfortunately, we didn't do Pikmin 2 yet. Doesn't matter. Do you want to do it anyway?
You won't have time. Well, yeah, you won't have unless you do it tonight. Comes out next week.
Yeah. I mean, if we just do Pikmin 3 before Pikmin 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it matters.
Let's do
It'll
it.
be fun for all. Okay, we're gonna do it. Blind Let's Play next week. I'm picking 3.
And Brandon can play it.
I'll play it. For the Wii U. Never
the
played
Wii U,
Wii
there
U,
you
but
go.
whatever.
Well, have you held a Wii controller?
Yes.
I'm gonna assume it's on the Wii U pad. So, did you ever hold a controller at all?
Oh,
like
nope,
a 360
never. I have
controller?
never held a controller ever.
It's pretty